Landman finally concluded its spectacular first season after months of power struggles, erratic and quirky ladies, and a vicious cartel confrontation. Billy Bob Thornton was as taken aback by the show's popularity as everyone watching at home. After attracting 14.9 million households in its first 4 weeks, the Taylor Sheridan-created drama has become Paramount Plus' most watched original to date, solidifying its position as the next big thing in Sheridan's ever-expanding television empire. The Los Angeles Times quoted Thornton as saying, "I've been in some iconic movies over the years where the response has been pretty big. However, this is unlike anything I've ever seen. Every day, people approach me and recite lines wherever I go. In other terms, it blows us away." Until the season 1 finale completely upends his life, Thornton plays Tommy Norris, a highly irritated crisis manager for a large Texas oil corporation who spends the majority of the season playing fixer. Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. Before going to the main topic, I want to say like this video and subscribe to the channel. After Monty Miller, played by John Hamm, passes away, Tommy receives the keys to the oil empire. Now widowed, Demi Moore's character Cammy assumes a more influential role. Members of the cartel kidnap Tommy and abuse him. And the most unexpected twist? Andy Garcia debuts as a shrewd and crafty cartel boss named Galeno. Regarding Landman's future, Thornton thinks that Season 2 will explore the growing moral ambiguity that now envelopes his character, who is more accountable but also a greater target. He remarked, "I would definitely hope that the family dynamic continues and deepens. Additionally, I hope we look into Tommy's peculiar situation with Andy's character. Does he feel bad about coming home at night and ask himself, am I conspiring with criminals? I suppose I am. What will be the outcome of this?" Tommy no longer has to deal with henchmen. He was able to handle them. However, he now has an intelligent man on the other side of the law who is on par with him. I hope that's discussed in our chess match. Given the popularity of his most recent series, Landman, Taylor Sheridan is dealing with yet another huge smash. The all-star cast of the Yellowstone creators show includes Demi Moore, Andy Garcia, Ollie Larder, Jacob Laughlin, Michelle Randolph, and Billy Bob Thornton. The show centers on Thornton's character, a landman for an oil company, as he attempts to negotiate the West Texas oil industry and all of its complexities during an oil boom. Filming for the second season of the Paramount Plus comedy has already begun, with Sam Elliott officially joining the cast for the forthcoming season. Last year, the show broke a streaming record when over 14.9 million people watched it in its first 4 weeks. However, there's been criticism around the show. Naturally, liberals have accused Sheridan and the show of supporting big oil, while attempting to minimize or mock alternative energy and climate concerns because it involves the oil business. After all, what do they expect from a television program featuring an oil industry employee as the main character? It's pro-oil, of course. That's what the guy does. When challenged about the show's politics earlier this week, Thornton had a message for anyone who might wonder about the morality of an oil industry-focused program. Naturally, Thornton's character Tommy Norris' tirade against so-called clean energy went viral after President Donald Trump shared it, infuriating liberals as well. Billy Bob's character was seen conversing with Rebecca Savage, Kayla Wallace, a hotshot lawyer from a major metropolis who gets excited when she sees windmills in huge oil country, in episode 3 of season 1. "They use alternative energy. There's nothing clean about this," Norris replies, before beginning another epic. Taylor Sheridan's tirade directed at the 100% electric audience. The people in California, who want to run the entire world on clean electricity like solar or wind.
There are only a few issues with that.
As the character played by Billy Bob Thornton eloquently explains, plans for Fort Worth's Cattleman Steakhouse in the Stockyards, which he also owns, have been outlined by the man behind the Yellowstone media empire and the owner of the iconic 6666 Ranch. Taylor Sheridan and his SGS Holdings partners David Glasser and Dan Schreier revealed in a news release on Wednesday that they had acquired Cattleman Steakhouse, which is situated at 2458 North Main Street in the center of the Stockyards. According to Sheridan, the owners, Marty Taylor and Larry Hepp, intend to uphold the tradition set by the restaurant's founders, Jesse and Moselle Roach, and their vision for the establishment, which dates back to 1947, will remain faithful to that goal. Hepp and Taylor will continue to be co-owners. Sheridan stated in a news release that Fort Worth is an important city to both our state and our nation. It is the starting point of the West and the birthplace of the cattle industry. It deserves a place where those who have influenced this city's history and direction can come together to celebrate its best qualities and build new friendships. There is a multi-phase, multi-million-dollar restoration underway at Cattleman Steakhouse. There were no precise figures available. A 2023 filing with the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, however, stated that Cattleman Steakhouse was spending about $3 million on improvements, which included adding an elevator and chair lift, remodeling the interior, and installing a new terrace outside. According to state documents, an extra $2 million was requested in 2024 for an interior renovation. Plans include for expanding the current staff, which will include head broiler William Ford, a 45-year veteran, as well as the culinary and wine options. In addition, 20,723 square feet of new eating, bar, and event facilities will be built, including an outdoor terrace with a live music stage. The Cattleman's Club, an exclusive, members-only dining and social club that can accommodate 130 people, will also be a new feature. It will open in the summer of 2025. There will be a private, members-only elevator at Cattleman Steakhouse that leads to Cattleman's Club. The Cattleman's Club offers corporate memberships in addition to $3,000 individual memberships. Sheridan has additional ties to the restaurant through his 6666 Ranch, which supplies Cattleman Steakhouse, the Bowie House, the Aubert's Resorts Collection in Fort Worth, and SW Steakhouse, the Wynn Hotel and Resort's signature premier steakhouse in Las Vegas with prime and USDA-grade beef. According to the Academy Award-nominated author, Sheridan established SGS Holdings in collaboration with Glasser and Schreier to investigate prospects in the Western lifestyle and to have other projects planned in Fort Worth and elsewhere. Sheridan, who attended R.L. Pascal High School and went on to become a Hollywood actor, appearing in films like Veronica Mars, has reportedly expressed interest in a number of Fort Worth area establishments, including the well-known Joe T. Garcia's. Tyler Duncan, design principal of Duncan Design Group, a company based in Grapevine, will contribute to the Cattleman's Club's design. In a statement, Duncan said, "The intention was to create a space that feels both elevated and grounded. We combined natural textures with custom craftsmanship to create an atmosphere that is warm, intimate, and unquestionably luxurious, drawing inspiration from the raw beauty of the Western aesthetic." The patio has a widescreen for watching sports, a stone fire pit, and plenty of seats for artists' outdoor music concerts, which are organized by Sheridan and his collaborators. Jess Glick, a hospitality and growth specialist who has been the membership and communications director of Soho House and Company for 9 years, is also helping the team resurrect Cattleman's Club. The director of membership and events is in charge of the Cattleman's Club's member acquisition, experience, and events. Christine Fopiano, who most recently served as the Canyon Creek Country Club in Richardson's director of membership. There is a lot going on in the Stockyards area besides the Cattleman Steakhouse. In addition to the $630 million second phase of development that Majestic Realty and the Hickman Group's collaboration are preparing for, other investments have also been made. In an all-cash deal, Stockyards BB LLC, a collection of investors, purchased a 4,650 square foot business at 2405 North Main Street and leased it to Boot Barn for a long time. There is a lot going on in the Stockyards area besides the Cattleman Steakhouse. In addition to the $630 million second phase of development that Majestic Realty and the Hickman Group's collaboration are preparing for, other investments have also been made. In an all-cash deal, Stockyards BB LLC, a collection of investors, purchased a 4,650 square foot business at 2405 North Main Street and leased it to Boot Barn for a long time. The buyer was represented by Todd Lambeth, managing partner and executive vice president of Bradford Commercial Real Estate Services, a Dallas-based company with an office in Fort Worth. Lambeth claimed that the utilization of the Stockyards by the film industry, notably in Sheridan-produced productions like Yellowstone, its spin-offs, 1923, 1883, and Landman had increased the area's visibility. In a statement, Lambeth added, "The stockyards is a hot commodity right now, thanks to the movie industry and future development plans." The film industry is really putting the stockyards on the map, even though it has always been a popular attraction. There might be more developments in the area relating to the film business. A zoning modification has been requested by the Catholic Men's Club at 1428 N. Commerce St. to permit the building to be used as a film production studio, complete with set design and prop storage. Kerry Burden and his Prestige Development Group in Frisco are the ones who have submitted the zoning change request. In 2024, Kentucky-based American Freedom Distillery, the makers of the acclaimed Horse Soldier Bourbon, purchased the historic Stockyards building at 2629 North Main Street that had formerly hosted the venerable Los Vaqueros restaurant. Nearby, Los Vaqueros has reopened at 2315 Rodeo Plaza. Disclosure: Sonia Cisneros Wierzowiecki is the granddaughter of the Los Vaqueros restaurant's owners and the director of development for the Fort Worth Report. We make news decisions without consulting our board members or sponsors. Learn more about our stance regarding editorial independence here. Hey, everyone, let us know in your comments. And stay tuned by subscribing our channel to get more updates like this. Thanks, everyone.